Today we're doing a plant recovery. It's a Thai Constellation. Someone in my local area posted her for $10. She has some brown spots and I think it's some type of fungus. I'm not sure, or it could be sunburn. So I am on my way to inspect her to decide if I really want to take her, but it's $10. So I'm on my way. I'm going to show you what she looks like. If I think I can recover her, then I'm going to go ahead and buy her. But if not, then we're not going to get her. So I'm going to take you guys along so we can see what she looks like, and then we'll decide if we're going to get her. This is what she looks like. She is gorgeous. She has some issues going on, but nothing nothing that I don't think we can fix. That's from her pet damage. She said one of her animals got to it. And over here you can see the same. I think this is something that I can definitely work on and recover it from whatever is going on with it. The roots look amazing, and I mean, yeah, this is the last leaf that she pushed out, but I think she have a lot of potential. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her. Well, I got her already. And we're going to go home and repot her, check the roots, and we're going to go from there. But I think she is absolutely gorgeous. And this is the baby. We just picked her up. And like I said, it was only $10. So I have not looked at her yet. And I feel like this is the right time for me to kind of assess what's going on and see what we can figure out. The white parts are turning brown. It does have some damages, and as you can see, it's from her pet. Those are like maybe like a puppy or a cat or something. But my biggest concern is all of the white parts are changing color and they're turning brownish. So I'm gonna assess the roots. Oh, okay. So there's water in the container. There's roots crawling out the bottom. No root rot from what I can see so far. So let's go ahead and get in here and figure out what's happening other than it being root bound. And I don't want to damage these roots. The root system is beautiful. I don't see any sign of root rot, which is great. That's pretty much telling me that it is something else. Maybe because it's water and it is a young plant, I feel like maybe it's been sitting in water for too long, and the substrate that it's in is very fine. It looks to me like it needs to be in an area substrate, and that's exactly what we have because I do make my own soil mixture. So that's what we're gonna do. Being that I think this plant is overall healthy, I'm going to remove all of the current soil from the roots and I'm going to repot it. I'm going to repot it in my own mixture, and I'm going to keep it here underneath my covered back patio where we can get some indirect bright light. This is where all of my other plants are thriving, and I think she will do great. So I'm just going to gently remove all of these substrate. And I already have all of my mixture ready to put this in. And I think she's going to be really happy. I am not going to cut any of the leaves because I do still want it to photosynthesize. So I'm going to leave all of these unpleasant looking leaves in place. And we're going to go from there. So it's going to take a while. I just have to be a little bit patient. I might turn the hose on and wash this off, but I want to get all of this off without causing any damage to the roots, and they're pretty tangled. I think I'm going to wash the rest. So I gave it a quick rinse, and this is what the roots are looking like. I think the roots are very healthy. I think it is beautiful. I don't see any signs of root rot. These dark spots are just the peat that's stuck to the roots, and I don't want to put this baby through any more stress. I'm gonna go ahead and pot her up. I do have a moss pole. I make these myself, and I do sell these in my local area. I do feel like if I add it to a moss pole and I just give it some time, I feel like it will bounce back. I'm gonna go ahead and strap this onto this moss pole. And I think that's where I want it to be. So when you're using these moss poles, well, the ones that I make, there's a gap at the bottom. And the gap at the bottom is basically for the size of the container that you're going to use to repot your plants. Fill that with the substrate that you're going to be using so that you don't have any moss inside of the pot. I just poked some holes into this container because I want to make sure that it gets as much airflow as possible. So I'm just going to go ahead and pot my plants up. And then I'm going to backfill it. Again, I'm not cutting anything off of this plant. I just wanted to have the opportunity to get as much energy as it needs, and cutting the leaf off defeats that point. So I'm just using a skewer to make sure that I fill in all of those air bubbles or air gaps. This is a chunky mix that I'm using, so you know it's not as dense as your outside potting mix, but that's what monsteras need in order to grow and hold on better to things. So far, that's what she's looking like, and I just want to make sure that she is exactly how and where I want her to be. These mosquitoes are relentless. You know, I'm really excited because when I saw this plant, I was like, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. She posted exactly what was wrong with it. And she posted that she wanted $10 for it. And I was like, you know what? I've never wanted a Thai Constellation because I just feel like one of my friends have a Thai, and I just didn't want to be going out getting the same exact thing that everybody else got. And I do feel like my friends should have their own personality, just like I should have my own personality. And I just feel like if she already have a Thai Constellation, why am I going out buying the same exact things that she have when I can just buy something else and we can just all be great together? So I've never wanted a Thai Constellation. She asked me if I wanted a cut-in when it gets mature, and I was like, no, I don't. But I mean, $10, you can't pass up $10. So now I have my own Thai Constellation, and I paid only $10 for it. So this is what she looks like. I need to start making my poles a little bit shorter, so that, and then extend them as I go, because this is like so long, and I just feel like it defeats the point of me seeing the growth if the pole is so long already. But regardless, I just want to make sure that I got everything down in there properly. I'm gonna put some more on the back. See, I still have a lot of room on the back side, and that's what's gonna help hold the pole together. Put that in the back, so I can push down on the back side really hard, but I don't want to push down too much on the front side because I want the roots to be able to spread and grow, and I want them to have space. I don't want them to be too compacted. So this is what it looks like. It's gonna go right here on the back patio where some of my monsteras are recovering. I'm hoping to see a new leaf pop out in about a month or so. This one was her newest leaf, And as you can see, it's pretty damaged, but it still have not hardened off yet. I'm not cutting her off. I'm gonna leave her in place. I'm gonna let her go ahead and finish hardening off. I'm hoping that the brown will stop spreading. Then we'll just see what happens within the next couple of weeks. I do have high hopes for this baby. I do think that she will recover. I do think that she will be massive like her sisters. I cannot wait to see how well she does. So if you want to see how well she does, make sure that you're following along. And if you would have done something different, please let me know so that I can put those things in my planting box. But thank you all for watching, and I hope that you return to see the update on this beauty.